She was actually a rescue case that a close friend of my wife's down the street had actually got her out of a cat's mouth. So from that point in time, we actually had to bring her home and kind of just get her, I guess, aided, hydrated mainly. She had been without her mom for we don't know how long, but she was dehydrated. She had a few scratches on her from the cat. And really from that point on, we just kind of nursed her and took her outside, nursed her, took her outside. We feed her anything organic, anything fresh, anything that she likes. She'll let us know what she doesn't like. She'll definitely like shake her head to anything that she doesn't feel is healthy or good. She doesn't like new people in the house. I think that she's definitely taken to the house as her kind of domain, kind of her safe spot. And whenever she takes on to new scents, she kind of gets uncomfortable and a little like timid, and she likes to hide and act a little different. She's a really good pet. She goes to bed by 7 p.m. She's up by 7 a.m. and she's like a light switch. She's on for 12 hours and off for 12 hours. A lot of people tell us, oh, that's the best child you could ask for. Don't get used to that. But you know, she's really just a great pet, man. She's a handful, but you gotta, you know, if you're looking for a dog that wants to just lay down all day, it's definitely not ideal. She's a hands-on, really entertaining, really energetic, and she keeps you going. So I definitely have grown a lot with just my own responsibility levels, taking care of her. She's always in something, she's always climbing something or digging in something, so you gotta be careful. That's really the bottom line with her. Other lessons that I've learned, man, is that love could make the best relationships, man. That's really something that I've done with her from the beginning, was just loved on her, and the most unreal relationship has developed, her friendship. You know, I really look at her as a daughter. I don't like when people talk bad about her or like, oh, if that squirrel jumps on me, I'm gonna swipe it across the room. And I'm like, yeah, right, you know, you're not gonna touch my daughter like that. So I've had to be respectful to other people's wishes, and that's really what led us into the harnesses. Maybe the third week of taking her outside, expecting her to run, I said, hey, I got to put her on the floor and maybe she'll take off that way. So I started putting her on the floor and she would immediately jump back up to me. And at that point in time, I noticed something was odd, and as if I was like I said, her safety. So I wound up actually calling and talking to a vet, and they warned me that there's something called imprinting that an animal can do if it's rescued at a young enough age. And so apparently she's imprinted, kind of considers me either her dad or family or safety. It's very odd, but she's just a sweet little thing. Fully charged right now. She doesn't slow down to about 4 p.m. She'll take what they call, I can't remember what it's called, but they take like a little sleep or a little nap, and then they're full charged until bedtime again. My biggest achievement with Tenia 1 was actually saving her life. That she made it out of the hole when we first got her, because the herd baby squirrels are just, it's really uncommon to save them. They're a lot of work, and they can be pretty a handful. So the fact that we were able to rescue her, 2 would be the outreach of people that have gave us such positive feedback about her and what they do for her and their families and their relationships. She really seems to be a bonding element for a lot of families, a lot of friends. To make a good pet, something needs to be domesticated for years, and that is not something I would want to enforce on a wild animal. I know all animals were at one point wild, but it's not something I would want to tell somebody to do, to enforce that kind of domesticated lifestyle on a squirrel. But if one is in need and if you can help out, to definitely do it. You know, definitely take them in. If you're a loving, compassionate person, she's waking up now. She likes to have her little, what's it called, at 4 o'clock in the middle of the day?
Siesta.
Little siesta, yeah, where she'll nap for a little bit. And then she'll be up and she'll be full charged. She'll go till, like I said, 7 p.m. And then she's off for 12 hours. I only put her harness on when I'm gonna take her out in public, or if I have guests over that I don't want her to jump on. But besides that, she's pretty free to roam around. If there's no dogs barking or it's not a crazy day, I'll put her in the trees out in the front. I have been walking with her by the beach, and I had a Seahawk actually come down within maybe 5 to 10 feet of me with her on my shoulder, and it was really a close call. She darted off to the woods, hid under a log, and I actually had to use a stick to keep this bird back for a few minutes. He was hungry, and he was coming in for it. So ever since that time, I decided that, again, a harness is necessary at some point. So she is taking a piece of my wife's plant, and now she's just eating it there. She'll hang out there, she'll climb the curtains. She could be calm, you know, but if she doesn't get her way, she'll let you know. You know, she needs to have what she wants. If not, she's gonna go ahead and give you a little fit. So yeah, this is her, Miss Petunia. We said if we didn't love her, it would be a lot harder. I think owning any animal without having love for it is not an enjoyable thing. So if you're willing to sacrifice and you're willing to go the extra mile for your animal, you're always going to have a great relationship with them.